Okay guys, another video episode of Strong Content. I wanted to take a second and just compare two phenomenal vans. The Ford Transit, this is the standard wheelbase, low roof. This is the base model that you can get. This van, as seen, stickers at $32,660 and has a $1,200 destination charge. Very, very nice van. It's a good looking van, and of course it's built by Ford, so you can't go wrong there. Really like it. I'd like to show you a couple things that I think that Ford could have done a little bit better. Let me show you inside real quick. When I first got in this van, one thing that struck me was the lack of space in the floor pan. Now these vans are built for work, and if you have work boots on, you're not going to be able to be very comfortable inside. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's hardly any space here for your feet, and and I'm a pretty little guy, there's really not a whole lot of space here for your body to stretch out. It is fairly ergonomic. The seats are soft, the seats are cushy. It will hold you in a decent place, and you don't have to go too far for any of the instruments, which is nice. You don't have to stretch out too far. The radio is a little bit of a reach, but that's okay. I kind of have a bad shoulder. I don't like to have to reach that far for my instruments, but nonetheless, very nice. But I'm just amazed at the lack of space. Any guy that's bigger than me, and a lot of times when you have a skilled traded construction guy, they're going to be quite a bit bigger than I am, and I am just amazed at how little space there is in my knee and in my feet. So just one area. I'm not knocking this van. Again, I think it is a very nice van, but just some areas that I think could stand for room of improvement. Let's take a quick look at the Sprinter worker van. So this van, as shows, $32,495. There is a $995 destination charge, built in Argentina and then shipped to the United States, where the final assembly is taking place. Let's take a look at the seating arrangement and space on this. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of a difference. You can actually go from any one of the compartments into the driver's seat, which I like a lot. You can comfortably go from the driver's seat all the way back to the very back. As far as my feet and my body position go, it's still very upright. A decent reach for the radio. All your instruments are right here. Shifter, very similar. But I have plenty of room. And for anybody that's bigger than I am, after a long day of working, whatever your trade is, whatever your skill is, you don't want to be cooped up in a little tight compartment. So it is very nice. It is very spacious. I can get to the back very easily. I'm 6 foot, and this is our low roof. This is the lowest roof, smallest wheelbase, and I'm pretty comfortable here. I'm very comfortable to work. I've got plenty of headroom. I'm not bent over too much. This is very well thought out. They're very spacious. So very, very good job. Let's take a look at the cargo space back in the Ford. Now, I'm not trying to knock Ford. Again, I've told you that. There's actually some things that Ford does very well that I'm actually kind of jealous that I wish I had on my vans. This step is very nice. Very makes it a little easier to get into. The floor seems a little bit higher, and it comes with this nice rubberized floor. All of the Sprinter vans either come with no floor or a wood floor, which is very durable. This is a nice floor, and if you had to get up in here on your knees, it is somewhat comfortable. More comfortable so than the wood floor in the Sprinter van. Definitely not as durable, but nonetheless looks pretty nice. You do have your tie downs. The Sprinter van tie downs are in the floor. Now, I do have to say that the lighting is pretty nice in here. You've got the LED lighting. It's lit up very well. But one area on this van at this price point that you're going to struggle with is if you need to stand up, you're not going to want to do it for very long. And it's not the most comfortable. That's okay. Hopefully you can be in and out. If you have shelving, you can work out of your shelving. You can be in and out. But nonetheless, if you're a tall guy or a big guy, it's going to be pretty tough to spend any kind of time in your van. But still, again, my point is not to say that one brand is better than another. I just wanted to show you from an engineering and a design standpoint what you're buying and what you're getting for a $1,500 difference, or essentially, even on this one, there's not that much price difference at all between the Ford and the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter worker van.